Mm. Yeah. Yes. I mean, in a market kind of way. I don't know. I'm not really part of the people that organize or kind of control the art market. So. No, it feels really clean actually. It just feels like messy, like a messy substance. It feels like baby food. Definitely opaque. Like being smartasses and, doing like tiny little tricks. It's not so consistent. Because it's like really hard to define value apart from like market value. Yes, to the work you do. Soft skin. I think you can rent it maybe. You could rent rather than buy. Like, I don't know, I guess you can pay someone to touch them. You can ask someone to. I guess like lover memories. Nice times with people in bed or in intimate situations. It's on your nerves. It feels like a damaging. Yeah. So I think like through meditation you can overcome like how you feel about certain things. I mean, I guess it's just like a social construct in order to like skill yourself against other people.
Horrible. Is it me? Do you need to be questions now? I think all throw up is orange. Oh, because as the fluid materiality can evaporate, it turns to ice, someone else drinks it, someone else pisses in it, and it's there. It changes. Like this allegory. different shit. It's like at the pool, it's sort of like, I mean, sure, you can own the container, but I don't think that you can own what's inside of it. Because it's perpetually changing. Well, I mean, goodness is just a sub for God, so we may as well just cut to the point and ask if we can own God. Does this feel like God? That would be funny. I mean, it's quite clumsy, actually. The roof of my mouth.
See you.
No, I'd want to touch a body. It has this element of chaos that's pretty honest. Like it's all shit anyway, so you may as well just get covered in it kind of thing. She fell and slipped and stepped on my cousin's pumpkin pie, and the pumpkin pie went through her toes, and my cousin threw up. I think clear means clean. And you can only splash in it. I'm talking real water. Yeah, there's traces everywhere. It had no taste. It's nice to be touching.
Yeah, I like that I can like control it and change it, and we start to become something different, but I would like to not have any residue of it on me. It's like a tactile sense, you know, and you don't feel it as much when you're touching your own skin, but you feel it more when you're touching other people's skin. You can't buy another body to touch. Actually, you can. You can't own it now, but you can buy bodies for short periods of time to touch. It's like totally possible. Dancers. We spend a lot of time together in that kind of way, which is different than the way most people spend their time. It was kind of a similar feeling of being like completely surrounded by a soft, wet substance. Spending time in order to just explore and have different experiences, whether they're productive or not, just to like play. I remember being the coconut. I don't remember I could do much, but I was just, being. I think it's like toxic. Yeah, totally. You like go into a trance. A trance is like another sphere of being. And sometimes you take drugs to go into a trance. But you can dance yourself into a trance.
Yeah, if you rub your fingers together, there's no traction whatsoever. It feels like it's leaving a sort of sheen on my skin. I've fed a chicken a sausage before, which I felt guilty about for a while. Cows eating contaminated product with the meat or the bacteria of infected cattle. No, I've disassociated. Plus also this is greasy, so it's not... I mean, I'm not thinking about cow poo. I just touched it and then left, looked at the hamsters and left. You put your whole arm up in there to clear out. I think the artificial insemination is more like it's like a long tube. I have more things that I touch that I'm repelled by than things that I would say, oh, I really like to touch that regularly. Nothing about the sensory interaction that I've had with this makes me want to put it in my own body in any way at all, ever. It doesn't feel like it's picked up anything valuable, anything useful.
I have so many thoughts on freedom. That's what Baby said. Baby has a voice. Baby started using the voice quite late for a baby. But Baby still gets its ass wiped. Not a trace of dirt on this baby. But now Baby is blushing. It was touching when he came in like that, out of nowhere. I never really expected a thing. I got my rights. That's what I told her. He gave me a wheel in the eye. Take dirty plate. Hold that side of the plate. Use freeding. Hold towards that eye. I press thee. Pause. Do flee. Under my feet, decreasing function, every step, but the heart continues beating. I love towels. Towels will change the world, benevolent and damp. The best thing to do is wash once a week. That way the germs don't have much time to stay moist. Such a waste to touch. Grandma was Amish. She didn't waste much. Like a beacon, or maybe a transmitting station. It depends on the kind of shelving that's used in the contaminated areas. Listen here, lemon boy. I haven't been touched in months. Reality check. Grandma was Amish. Maybe that explains the heavy drinking, heavy smoking. It's so hard to break habits. Stuck in a circle. Dust collector enters. Dust particles enter. Gelation is formation of a continuous space-filling solid network, characterized by a finite static shear modulus, stress, strain, ratio. The resulting structure is termed a gel you can really apply. reality check. That way, when you're dreaming, you can perform reality check. Be aware of special objects. There is an object touching. There is an object touching.